Antimicrobial resistance, as you may know, is a situation where microorganisms such as bacteria infection cannot be treated anymore by antibiotics. So in the worst case scenario, we cannot do any surgery, and even delivering the baby could have a high mortality rates. Because can you imagine if all antibiotics don't work anymore? Because all bacteria are resistant to all antibiotics. Almost all bacteria in the wastewater, which mimics our gut microbiomes, are already resistant to sulfonamide, which is the first antibiotics we produced in 1935. Almost 40 years, we don't have new class of antibiotics, unfortunately. And this is one of the reasons why AMR become a big problem. However, I need to mention also, AMR is a natural phenomenon. So this AMR has been there in the environment million years ago, because antibiotics are produced also by bacteria. However, we introduce a lot of antibiotics that the nature do. So that's why this is the reason we need to start aware of the issue that we cannot pollute our environment because in the end it will affect to our bacterial community in the not only in human and animals, but also in the environment. And when the resistant bacteria persist in the environment, the problem also that the genes in the bacteria which encode this resistant level, it also can be transferred between bacteria. So this is one of the reasons why it's so complex, that requires a lot of, let's say, like forced activities, not only sanitation, antibiotic use, or also the prevention like vaccine or improving, health, animal health or human health and environmental health, especially for meat producers, because these young animals are usually tend to, livestock, they're like live together. So when there's resistant bacterial outbreak happen once in one animal, it spread really fast. Aquaculture, poultry, and meat producers has a really high risk in terms of when there's resistant bacterial outbreak, and no antibiotic works anymore to treat this outbreak. So the only way you can kill all the animal, do biosecurity, clean all the farms, making sure that the source of this resistant bacteria are not spreading again in the farms. So this is, I believe, unfortunately, this one, it will happen more often because, again, resistant bacteria is no borders. So one country, even though they work hard to protect, but if the other countries are not doing well, this resistant bacteria can spread also through the different countries. So that's why the importance, again, we cannot just want to solve problem in our regions, but need to be done globally.